I would say
now when you get to the finish line of that, or if something does happen that corrects it, I don't know, or they get better, or they're during the men, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why I was asking: is it easier to go through struggle love, early in a relationship, or later on?
See, I don't know if that. I'm not sure about that question, because the example that you put up, right? We were talking about regular phases in a relationship. Regular phases in a relationship. All right, being broke at one time. Like all young couples are broke at one time, right?
Yeah.
That's a regular phase of a relationship. Now,
how broke?
It don't really matter.
Go ahead.
It don't really matter. All right. Now, if you're talking about somebody having a stroke and being like sick long term, that's a defining moment in a relationship. And at that point in time, you have to make a decision whether you're equipped to stay in this relationship or leave this relationship. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's totally different, right? Now, I think the struggle love, it gets you to the point where it's like, this thing that is happening right now has me questioning whether I should stay in this relationship or I should leave this relationship. All right, my man cheated on me. He had another kid outside the relationship.
Yeah.
Am I going to stay? Am I going to leave? My significant other got gravely sick and they survived, but they're going to be, they're going to need 24-hour care, and I'm going to have to pay all the bills or whatever.
I remember this couple that I used to go to their house monthly. I used to service their house monthly. And old Russian couple. Dude was he was a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty. She was a stout female too, but they were older, they were elderly.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cripple. You could say a cripple. She could still get up and down. He insisted on having his bedroom upstairs and be downstairs every day. So she would have to bring him downstairs and carry him on her back every night to bring her upstairs. And I saw her deteriorating. Like I saw it, like she would be hunching back. Like she would be hunching over and over. I think I serviced this couple for maybe around 3 years. And by the time, like, I was about to, go on to like a different account, she was just like completely hunched over. But it was just like, she just wanted to make him happy. Like she knew that he'd like to sleep upstairs and be downstairs. And I just looked at that, task that she did for him, and she would complain about it. He was like, "Yo, he's heavy," or you know what I mean? Like she would complain, but it was a struggle. But it was the love that kind of helped her struggle through it. You know what I mean? And that's how I kind of always looked at it, And then I looked at it and I looked at it being in a relationship where I was struggling myself,
What?
And I was looking at it like, all right, there ebbs and flows in all types of relationships, and this is a long time ago. This is all
right. So I just said, if the person gets ill and you got to determine whether you're gonna stay or leave, like that woman, or let's say it's a woman and her husband gets sick, there's no control over that, right? There's no real control over it, right?
No, but you're gonna be like, no, you're gonna stay upstairs.
No, you can. You can. I'm talking about.
I've seen the opposite, where it's like, all right, we're gonna put this bed in the damn living room. You want to be down here? This is where you live now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But
she still give him that sense of pride.
What I'm saying is that, all right, whether to leave or to stay, right? But when I initially made the statement about this being a terminology for women that make bad decisions, you can't control that. Now, you can control if you get with a dude that sling dick all over the town, or if you do get with a dude that has no ambition, that has no prospects of anything or moving forward in life. That's your fault. You can't control who gets sick. That's something you can't really control. You don't have no control over that. So that's a bit different. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could say that's struggle struggle or struggle
That's
love.
the way I was seeing it.
No,
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's
I
just
never-
love. I think that why we got to put the struggle in every situation. We don't have to put the struggle in all the situation. That's just love.